Wow, I can't believe my cocoa's still warm. I think I was inside for all of Lee Camp, I think. You guys know who Lee Camp is? Any of you people? Redacted tonight on RT. Oh, let's get this darn little tripod in position. Where the heck did that lily go? There it is. Alright, don't tip over. That's, I know. I should twist the tripod around that way. Frustrating. It's a cute little tripod, but it is a toy. Where is the... There we go. Oh, well, or get a fishies underneath the... playing in a waterfall. Fishies love the waterfall. The reason they do that is because the air bubbles, aeration. It's better water, not stagnant. And this pond is so full. You guys haven't seen it like this, but this is when it gets this full. Let me back out here. Right up to the edge, it goes over an infinity wall right there. That whole wall is an inch lower, and so it pours over that wall into that little ditch down there, and it comes out over there in that big pond, which someday will be as gorgeous as this pond here. That big pond with all these flowers around it will be, God, I hope I live to see that. You know, jeez, everybody's dying. I just emailed my stupid lawyer and said, "Hey, are we gonna get paid before I die or what?" Freaking court, you know? Lawyers in civil cases. I'm gonna add the link to Lee Camp and Redacted tonight. This last episode, there's two parts. The first part's about prison reform. You can skip past that. The guy who's speaking is not really articulate, and it's unfortunate because, well, it's not a big audience, so who cares? But the second part, where he himself actually talks about the corporate squelching of any anti-corporate dissident talk on Facebook and Twitter and all those things. The algorithms are so that no one talks ill of the corporations or the government or the war plans, or, you know, what the sanctions, now what, against Iran. You know, all these sanctions are just preludes to war. It's attacking people economically. It's, you know, it's just before attacking them physically. It's screwed up because they're going to attack you for attacking them economically, and it's going to escalate. It's just ignorance. And egos between sociopaths. What's up, Jasper? You want to come over here and sit down? I'll move this. Here. Come on. There you go. Bread and butter. Bread and butter. Come here, buddy. Here, my boy. Hey. Uh-oh, see, I told you to come here. Now Zircon's going to come. And you guys are going to dance and think it's big party time. Good morning, Zircon. Hi, buddy. Oh, you want to give me a big hug? Yeah. You're the biggest hugger. Huh? You used to be on the porch and you used to stand up and get the big hugs. I got pictures of all the girls hugging you. Want me to add those pictures and show? No, but thank you for not drinking my cocoa while I was sitting out here and I wasn't paying attention. All right, I'm gonna. Hey, watch it, boys. Back up, back up, back up, Jasper. Back up, Jasper. All right, I gotta write that down. Lee Camp. What page? Over. You gotta find a different page. Oh, Lee Camp and Zircon hugging. Hey, Zircon. Is it okay I put your picture up of you hugging? Yes? Okay, if you say so. What's up, Jasper? Sit down, buddy. Have a chair. Pull, back up, Zircon. You can't sit on each other. You're too big. Sit down, boys. Come on. Sit down. Oh, I give up. So, the back is slowly healing, but it ain't back to normal yet. I forgot I had a tincture that I could use. I'm going to try. My friend Martha made for me. Well, she makes it for herself because she can't smoke. So she does drops. And I'm going to try and get her to come over from the other side for Burning Man. So on September 1st, I wish I could figure out, if I had a camera like Scott's, we could do live feed. Or maybe when the tablet and other stuff comes, I can figure out how to do live feeds. So when we have parties, you guys in the sponsor group, in the art group, can come to our art parties. Because Martha is an interior designer and a really good artist as well. And her daughter Alessa is just, oh my God. You saw a couple pictures of her, the one with the horse, and Martha was the one at the Keaau Lights Parade, and she was holding Alessa in her arms. That's when Alessa was less than a year old, and they were in the front seat of the truck riding shotgun through Keaau in the Christmas parade. That's in one of those videos. I guess the truck progression one. Which channel did I put that truck one on? Yeah, anyway, cough, cough, cough. When do we eat? Oh, I'm flexing my back and working on it. Oh, we can do the waterfall too. We got water saved up in the waterfall because obviously the tank is full. So I'm going to put you guys over here. Boy, if we had Scott's camera, I could zoom in on that waterfall. But this is not too bad. But I was playing with his camera yesterday. His new one that Ruta sent him. Man. So Ruta, I apologize for not taking you seriously when you emailed me. Because I had no idea what serious kind of camera I didn't even go look and see what's happening right now because I just don't have the money to get one. So, yes, that kind is a serious camera. And then when Ruta emails me about what kind of serious camera and what kind of liner. Those are some of the big items on that wish list. And I mean, actually the pond liner is almost facetious as enough Grand Marnier to fuel a 747 or World Peace. But I'm flattered to know that you were serious. Wow. Anyway, and I could do this whole video on gratitude, and now I know why Scott it goes on for 17 minutes of gratitude. Okay, waterfall, are we lined up? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go pull the plug. That's going to be so cool when that will run all day long like that. The sound of running water is very good. This little pond, I wish that would go all day on a little solar pump. And you know, I have a fish pump that would make that dribble all day long. A little aquarium pump. I gotta see if Home Depot must have a little aquarium solar pond pump. They have all these solar bulb lights I got from them. So unfortunately, they don't last very long. That's really, you know, they last about a year. And then they go bad. You can get batteries for them, and maybe you can get another 6 months out of one or a year out of one, but that's it. I want things that last 10 or 20 years. I want things that will outlive me, like my watch and like my truck. And, you know, all this new junk is just aggravating. And you wonder if it's all, you know, all these videos and things, all this time you spend doing all this stuff, you wonder if the internet goes down or it's all lost. And if, you know, lost forever, who knows? But at least, for now, it's catching moments in time that probably wouldn't be. Like, I probably haven't, as much time as I've spent with a lot of you guys, probably more time I've spent with, you know, my son in his adult life, because he's in another country. And, likes his country. You know? Oh! When I cough, that doesn't help the back feel much better. Alright. But slowly and regardless, I still have to do the laundry, do the dishes, and remember to eat something. I don't think I ate anything last night. I did have my cheese sandwiches, and I do need to make cookies. So maybe I'll do a cookie video for the club channel, the Mango Acres Club, private club, no trolls allowed. Onyx, where you going? No NSA, no algorithms, beat the algorithm. Switching bait. So who knows if the algorithm will pick up the keywords I say when I talk about corporatocracy and oligarchy and the ruling elite and the New World Order and what? Fake 911 and, you know, all of them. You know, the problem with Alex Jones was he was like Trump. He's an entertainer. He wants to put his face in front of the camera, and he wants to cry, and he wants to sell you his manufactured stuff that, you know, he's selling. Now, that's why I was never a commercial artist, and that's why it's really hard for me to put money values on my prints and things. Because the whole art gallery world thing is just like, to me. As it is with most fine artists. They don't care about making it rich or famous or anything like that. They would just, you know, like to live comfortably and create. You know, living for an artist is just about creating, and it doesn't matter what it is. For me, anyway. Some people live for just creating music. Some people live for just creating ceramics. That's it. I know several ceramicists. That's what they do. That's what they've always done. That's what they always will do. And when they come to a point, either physically or other circumstance, why they can't do what they do, they're lost. Because they don't have other things to do. If I ever, you know that Cat Stevens song, If I Lose My Eyes, you know, that one, it's the same thing. Then I'll use something else. You know, if I lose my feet, I'll use a wheelchair and I'll sit down at the potter's wheel more. And like, what's her name? One eyebrow. Frida. You know, as much pain as she was in with the metal braces and stuff that woman was in, it didn't matter, because the only reason her life essence was on the planet was to create. You know? I mean, you know, laying down in your bed in pain, you paint your self-portrait of you laying down in your bed in pain. You don't do that because you want to sell it. You know, you know, most of my art, my creations, I don't want to sell them. That chalice, I would never sell that. It's, hell, it's got too much of me in it. The bell alone on that brass chalice in my work took 60 hours to hammer out that bell. And then the stem of the two dancing dragons, that was cast bronze. On a base, that was cast bronze. And then the construction of the application of the grapes and stuff and the gemstones was all done after the fact. I mean, I love going to a jewelry bench and playing with metal all day. Probably better than playing with clay. Clay gets you stuff that's utilitarian, bowls and cups and decorative things, but they break. You drop them on a tile floor, pow. My best bowl is already broken. I have ceramic shards all over the property. And someday people will archaeology this site and they'll find all kinds of ceramics. I don't throw them in the landfill or throw them away. I put them in the pond or put them in the garden, you know, the broken pieces, because, you know, whatever pieces are still good, like that big old one over there I showed you before. Oh, let's go back to the pond and the lily. How much time we got on this rant? Morning rant. Oh, my aching back. Oh, don't bend over. Well, we're almost done here. It's 19 minutes and 10 seconds. So for the last 30 seconds, before this times out or the battery kicks. Wow, this is only 5 times zoom, and Scott's new camera is 60 times zoom. This is a toy. Unbelievable. Alright, well, be back in a bit. I need more cocoa too, so I'll go get that and then be back. Oh, wait a minute, what am I talking about? We're only at 19. I still got 10 more minutes of shit. Well, I'm almost done with the cocoa, and I'll light this up another bit. Yeah, that's right, 29 it goes out, not 19. That's good, because this is really a good spot right now. Well, the battery will go before 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure. We'll do the pond, the fish, and the waterfall. Let's get the flower, the waterfall. Uh-oh, come on, back up. Alright, there we go. You got one little corner of battery left, so we'll go until the battery dies, I guess. So I really appreciate you folks that are buying my artwork. That's very flattering. I haven't sold any artwork in a long time. I mean, I've sold woodwork. I mean, you know, done wood stuff for people in the last 20 years, but I haven't sold etchings since 99, or it could have been 98 or 99. One of those Millennium prints. They've been locked away all for 20 years. And I did donate one of them to an art auction in Hilo for the benefit, I think, for helping domestic violence. I think that was it was in the Kava Club down there where Dave Seawater used to play. It was either that or some community art alliance or something. But I don't know. I never even got a thank you note or how much it sold for or whatever, you know. But you know, it's not about, you know. It's a one-way gift. Here, take it, and I hope it helps, and you know, I hope it did. But I would like to know who, you know, where it went, whose wallet's hanging on. But this island is so funny that someday I'll be at somebody's house at a party, and on the wall will be my etching. That will be a trip. Because I wasn't there for the auction, you know. I just chipped in. I do that sometimes. I like to do a lot of anonymous stuff. But sometimes it can't be anonymous, like when you have to go down to the board of the Owners Association and get up in front of everybody and yell and get... Oh, man. Last night, the video on Big Island News about Pahoa meeting of the helicopters and the overflights and shit. People are getting mad talking about they're going to shoot those puppies down. I know exactly what they feel like. And in fact, at the end of this video, I'm going to add a video of the helicopters circling my land during the green harvest years and shit. You want to, God, you're not only yelling at them, flipping them off. You want to throw things at them. You want to make them go away. Because it's like you're under attack. It's like you're in a war zone. It's unbelievable. It's the worst possible thing that could happen to you living in a place like this, is to have a helicopter. You mean, I can imagine what the Vietnamese, the terror and the fear they were going through, because those helicopters were dropping and firing shit on innocent people. America is evil. Jesus Christ, if you think about what they do. Oh my God. Go to another country and drop Agent Orange. Oh my God. It's just, you know, in the name of what? Stopping communism? Well, that's a damn good society. Capitalism happens to be, huh? On the blood of others. All systems suck, but I tell you, capitalist greed is the worst. Don't care about nothing but the greed. Hey, you wow. So there's a little bit of ranting there, huh? Yeah, so anyway, in that video, there's a local lady that has some whiskers, you know, and all the idiots from the mainland are commenting about, well, let's talk about that lady's beard. You know, there's like 4 or 5 idiots, and they are idiots. You go onto their page and you see they're all watching Yu-Gi-Oh and anime and video games, so you know that they're stupid kids. They don't listen to what the impassioned woman is talking about, the horror of these fucking helicopters. They want to talk about the whiskers on her chin. That's some ignorant, stupid. Gotta be kids, you know? Beavis and Butthead, educated video gamers. I doubt if I have any of those kind of morons watching me, and they, you know, you dare to be step out of line, I'll smack them down. Like that one idiot that came over because I was talking about Dole on NBC. Well, you know, all of Congress for the past 30, 40, 50 years is doing nothing but war. We were warned by Kennedy and Eisenhower. The military-industrial complex they warn us about. That is our government now. That what runs this country is the military-industrial pharmacological complex. Because we're in war in Pakistan, not to free or help anybody. It's because that's where the opium is, and the increased supply in America is in direct relation to our Marines protecting the poppy fields. I mean, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? It's so blatantly corrupt, but people are so apathetic, so tied to their TV, so, oh, well, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, you can stop voting in the fake elections. You can start voting for third-party candidates. You could send a message to the establishment that you're full of shit and we know it. And stop buying name products. Stop buying anything advertised on TV. And that there alone would change America. If people would not buy what they were told to buy by commercial television, the country might heal itself. You know, if they bought locally from people who told them that guy makes good stuff, that guy makes good stuff, you know, this guy's, you know, stand behind his work. Freaking Walmart's junk, plastic. We're killing ourselves with Chinese plastic from Walmart, straight from Walmart, 2 weeks later to the landfill. All that crap you buy your kids for Christmas, the motorized, stupid Mercedes-Benz cart. Get them a steel one with pedals. It'll make them stronger. It'll last 50 years, you know, not a piece of plastic. Go to an antique store or a yard sale and find an antique pedal car. You know, ones that were made with steel and last. You know, kid indestructible. Drive it over a cliff, you know. You might break your arm, but the pedal car is great. No problem. I had my little fire engine when we were in San Francisco in the projects. Brand new for me, but it was a recycled one from the fire department, Toys for Tots thing, you know, but it was all brand new red paint and had ladders on it, and I backed it right into my mom's brand new gas range and put a chip in the white enamel on the gas range. Did I get smacked in the head? No. I was told to take that truck outside. But, you know, I just got it. I was just, you know, they had it in the house when they gave it to me. You know, it went reverse before it went forward. I didn't know. First time I had a pedal truck. Pedal car / truck. My first pedal car was a truck. Fire truck. So I like trucks. Then I had a picture of me in kindergarten holding a truck up too. Those kindergarten pictures are really telling. You know, I think I only have 1 or 2 left. But I was wearing a blue jean jacket. Okay, it timed out, so I'm going to write that down. Kindergarten picture. There's the garden picture. And with that, I'm going to take my back in the house and get, now I need more cocoa. Because that last hit was cold. Kitty got that photo bomb in, didn't you, Kitty? You did. Yes, you did. Got to keep up with the boys and the onyx. All right, you guys. See what the day brings other than this rain. Oh, it's supposed to be sunny all day. So this is just a rainy morning. This is how we like it. Rain, you know, water the plants and then have a beautiful day. So you have a beautiful day where you are in your neighborhood. Oh, hui ho. I mean, just coming out here, you know, and walking up on this, it's just, you know, it's live art. From the fish to the flower to the water on the lily pads. This is live, living in art, or as that one college class was, the art of living. And here comes the sun, doo 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 doo. Here comes the sun. Yeah.